Seah,
Hi.
what is your favourite line from The Mandalorian Season 2, Episodes 5 and 6?
I like firsts. Good or bad, they're always memorable.
Nice. That line really hit me quite hard in a weird way.
Yeah.
In the episode, I was like, what? What does that even mean?
What does that mean? It could mean anything you want.
You've obviously gone away and thought about it carefully.
I mean, yeah. Not really thought about it carefully. I was just like, yeah, no, she's right. I like that. Hey, Branwen.
Hi.
What is your favourite line from The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 5 and or 6?
Where is your master? Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Oh, more intrigue.
The intrigue drop of that cannot be overstated.
That is true. I definitely made a note about that.
I think that quote of all of The Mandalorian seasons 1, 2 or 3 is the one that got me the hardest, I think.
Oh.
I think it's just, he's so, as a character, he's so baked into everything.
Yeah.
And we've seen him in animation, and in books, of course. He originated in books and has continued in books.
Yeah.
But he's such an enigmatic character. And
interesting.
To hear somebody in live action
talk about
say his name was like, this goes back to like the late 90s, the early 90s, in fact.
Okay. Tell me.
Yeah. Well, the original like trilogy of books that came out when Lucasfilm like freed up the license to allow authors to write books after the original trilogy. This is before the prequels came out and before the special editions even. It's early days. The first trilogy of books, Grand Admiral Thrawn was the bad guy.
Right.
So he's kind of beloved in that sense, and his character continued, like he was used throughout the expanded universe.
Yeah.
But then when Disney bought Lucasfilm and they decided to sort of push all of that stuff into Legends, everybody was kind of a bit, distraught about many characters they'd grown to love, but he would have been one of the most iconic ones to lose. And then they brought him back into Rebels animated show and everyone went bananas.
Yeah.
And because he looks as he does in the books. We're slightly different timeline-wise, I think. Although I think as time has gone on, it feels like, oh no, he kind of is still in the same timeline. Yeah. At that point, to think that we were going to get him in live action was absolutely mind-blowing.
So my note on this, when she said that line, was, I know that name, but I can't remember why.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're probably doing a lot better than many, many people who are watching The Mandalorian at that point.
I think I just hang out with you quite a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's come up like many times. I think we've talked about him on the podcast. I think we have, already. Yeah. But I know there would have been scores of people, because The Mandalorian was a very successful TV show. Yeah. And most of the people watching it would not have watched Rebels or read Star Wars books, like from the 90s or even recent, because there are now new books about Thrawn, written by the same author, by the way, who wrote the original trilogy back in the 90s. They've kept him around, and now he's written 2 trilogies about like the new Thrawn story.
Kept him on ice, ready to go.
Yeah.
Nice.
But there would have been loads of people who were like, what? To me, it was like a climatic moment of the entire series.
Yeah.
To other viewers, it would have just been like a throwaway line, like, oh, that's somebody obviously that we might find out about.
See, to me, it was like, I know that name. Why do I know that name? Who is it? I know something is going on. So it was on my list of things to ask you. So thank you for bringing it up so soon.
Yeah, it's good. We would have had to have delved into it at the time. But yeah, we've kind of covered it now. And I won't give you any more spoilers because, it's all coming. It's all to come.
Okay, exciting.
You are listening still, if you're still there, to Sisters of the Force, a Star Wars podcast with me, Branwen.
And me, Seah. Hello.
And we dive into all things Star Wars. At the moment, we're in the midst of a Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett rewatch.
Yeah.
In the run-up to the Mandalorian and Grogu movie that's coming out in May, which we're very excited about.
Very exciting.
And you join us partway through season 2 for, what is it, chapters
oh my God.
13?
Yeah, it's 13 and 14, but it's episode 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Just to really throw it all out there.
It's so confusing. While I'm typing notes to myself, I'm trying to use the chapter numbers because I feel that's quite logical, somehow.
Kind of.
Although that's going to go all out the window when we get to Book of Boba Fett in a couple of weeks' time.
That's going to confuse
Chapter 1.
everything, yeah.
Chapter 13, the Jedi, and Chapter 14, the tragedy.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
There's so many tragedies.
It was all a lot this morning. I've had a roller coaster.
I had to break these two up and watch them on different days.
Did you?
Partly just because I was too ill
Yeah.
to watch them all on one day and
enough.
make notes. But also, I feel that was a good idea. And I think my initial thoughts is how much more I love these episodes this time round, which
interesting.
Like, you might have thought they would have, like, you know, when you've seen something a couple of times, because I've seen these episodes probably 3 times now.
Yeah.
Maybe more. And you'd think I'd get bored of them or like whatever, but I don't know, I feel like I'm more attached to them, maybe because I'm less stressed about watching them. Like the first time round,
it was quite stressful.
I think this episode was called The Jedi, and I think we knew that Ahsoka Tano was going to be in it.
Yeah, well, there's that, she's already been name dropped, hasn't she, like the episode before?
Yeah. Yes, that's true. Yeah. Although I don't think we were quite expecting to be like 2 episodes later.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a very stressful experience of like, is Rosario Dawson going to do her, you know, credit to the character that's, you know, all these kind of mixed feelings because it's an animated character that you've seen before so many times, and the history of all of that. It makes you, it's like going to see one of the saga films, you know, like it's, you love it and you cannot wait to see it, but it's also very stressful.
Very stressful. What if it's bad?
Yeah, I mean, what if it's not exactly what I wrote in my head beforehand? I think this is where a lot of people have come unstuck with Star Wars lately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like enough time has gone by and I know the story and I know where this is all going. And so I could just sit back and watch it and just love the kind of skills that have gone into making the episodes and sort of the audacity in a way about some of it, because it's very audacious.
It is quite audacious.
Like we got 2 massive Star Wars names pop up in these 2 episodes.
Yeah.
It's just mind-boggling.
Yeah.
And to have them in consecutive episodes.
Yeah.
Shortly after we've just been reintroduced to Bo-Katan, you know, like, what's going on?
Big old name drops going on.
Yeah, they're big episodes.
I'm coming at this from a slightly different angle because I haven't seen the animated stuff.
No.
So this is my first meeting of Ahsoka. And that was my first note, was that I've heard a lot about her, but I've never met her before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite interesting. And I instantly loved her.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be so intrigued because, dear listener, it's possibly, I don't know if we've talked about this or not, but after The Mandalorian and Grogu, we have just been looking at our schedule and what we're going to do.
Oh, yeah.
Is this a good time to announce this?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Why not?
We're not going to be able to keep it secret for long, are we?
No, this is it. We can't change our minds. That's the only thing.
Oh, yeah, good point.
But we've struggled and pondered over what to cover after the Mandoverse, you know? And I possibly rather rashly have suggested that we do the Clone Wars, which if you've like come into contact with the Clone Wars before, you'll know that's quite a big task.
Basically, we're going to be doing this for the next year.
Yeah. It's going to be a long one. We are going to break it up with other episodes. So don't, you know, if you're a regular listener and you're like, oh, that much Clone Wars, we are going to be interspersing it. Yeah. Fear not. And we're grouping it all together. We're not doing like one episode of Clone Wars every week. No. Otherwise we'll be here till 2030 or something.
That'll take years and years.
Yeah, it would be terrible. But with that in mind, I am so intrigued to find out what you make of Ahsoka in the Clone Wars, because she ends up pretty much where we see her in this.
Here,
because obviously
interesting.
That's nearest in the timeline where she is.
Yeah.
Clone Wars ends at Order 66, so that's like 20-something years before this.
Sure.
So the Ahsoka we end Clone Wars with is similar in vibe to this Ahsoka.
The Ahsoka we've got now.
I think so, yeah. A little bit different, but mostly there. But Ahsoka at the beginning of the Clone Wars, which is, I can't remember how many years earlier, is very different. She's quite a bit younger and she's got much more of a lively character.
Okay.
Some might call her annoying. I mean, she's sort of intentionally written like that to wind up Anakin mostly.
Yeah, excellent.
But like, it's an incredible character arc, you know, her growth and where she ends up is phenomenal. And the reason we now see her where she is now is I can't wait.
I'm intrigued.
But I'm intrigued about your perception of her.
As we go.
Talk about that as much as you like as we go through this episode, because as somebody who's not met her before, that is so interesting to me.
I just thought she kind of comes across she's very zen at this point, isn't she? She's quite like, I mean, she's not, she's a killing machine, but she's also like, but she's also very Jedi in the way she kind of holds herself and behaves, and she's quite detached.
That's interesting. Yeah. That's interesting.
So I kind of saw a little bit like kind of Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan-ish.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of made his peace with himself a bit. Yeah. Obi-Wan had by that point, apart from the fact that everything was crumbling around him.
Yeah, everything's going to hell with him, but yeah.
But I know what you mean. He has a sort of serenity about, even when he's talking to Padme about things.
Yeah, he's quite Buddha, quite detached, quite Jedi, really.
Yeah, which is what you want. I guess that's like what Qui-Gon would have always wanted for him. Because Qui-Gon was very like that too.
Yeah, and then Ahsoka comes across as quite similar to me in this episode.
Yeah. I'm kind of interested in her intervening years because...
Yeah, where's she been?
She goes through a lot. She's been through a lot. Like, we don't know where she's been since Order 66, I don't think.
So this is the first time we're hearing of her?
I think so, yeah. Oh, no, we do. Okay, that's an answer that we can't give. It's very, very complicated.
Okay.
It's very, very complicated.
Strike we'll come back to
that. We'll circle back to that
point.
Back.
Okay, good.
When we've watched all of Clone Wars and all of Ahsoka. So this is a Dave Filoni directing episode, which is very stylistic of his directorial approach, I think.
It's pretty bleak.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny if that was in my first sentence.
Was it? It's very bleak.
Or the planet Corvus, and in particular this area around Caladan is really bleak.
Yeah, the lighting's bleak.
Yeah.
The shots are bleak.
Flora.
It's all bleak.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. I was quite surprised that he threw us straight in with Ahsoka. I think it was almost like he wanted to get it out the way. The kind of expectation of how does we translate this animated character into live action.
Yeah.
And rather than like try and build up to it, he was just like, yeah, let's just show her kicking ass.
Let's just bung her in straight off the bat.
Which she did, yeah. I mean, an episode that starts off with a fight is always exciting.
That's true.
As well as being introduced to her, we're introduced to these soldiers of Morgan Elsbeth. Very strange looking, like combat gear, and
they sound like Daleks.
Yeah, the sound design is like really kind of warbly,
very, very ring modulated Dalek-y to me.
Yeah,
like Daleks, but a few semitones down.
Interesting. I didn't make the Dalek connection. I need to listen to them again.
Yeah, definitely Daleks.
They're very unique. I've not heard them. I mean, they sound Star Wars-y to me, but I didn't recognize. I don't think we've heard anything like it. And my question is are they wearing masks with the kind of rebreather in? Because
they can't breathe.
There's evidently been like apocalypse on this planet to some extent, which going down rabbit holes of other animated series on Disney Plus, there's some mini animated series called Tales of. There's like Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire. And in the Tales of the Empire one, we get a bit about Morgan Elsbeth's story and how she ends up here on Corvus as the magistrate.
Yeah.
They're only 3-episode long things, just like 3 short episodes, just showing how she came from where she came from to this point. And I think in that they sort of tell you what happened on Corvus. Obviously, it's the Empire is strip mining, or they're devastating planets left, right, and centre to build weapons of mass destruction.
They want, just a bit.
And I figure that's what's happened here is that they've like absolutely decimated the natural life on the planet to the point where the trees are all just these horrible.
That's what it looks like.
Stems, and I wondered if this is why they're wearing masks. Is the
air's not great,
so polluted or something?
But then they're the only ones wearing masks, and you'd think then that the magistrate would, or like important people,
potentially,
quote unquote, would also wear masks if it was that polluted. But unless they're a particular species that are more susceptible to it.
Yeah, because we never see one without their wrappings on, so they could be another species. It's true.
And they have a language when they're talking their own language as well. I
didn't notice that either.
Yeah.
Gosh, Yeah. What was I watching? What was I even watching?
What were you watching? They sound like Daleks, and they
speak their own language.
They have their own language.
Yeah. So Morgan is kind of introduced to us without much. We're just left to kind of catch up.
Just work out who she is.
Classic Star Wars storytelling.
Yes.
Just like bring us along for the ride.
Yes, I wrote lots of intrigue.
Yeah.
What information she after, what's going on.
Me too. I put capital intrigue. All caps.
Good.
After the line, then you know what I want. It's like, as a big foreshadowing to my favourite line at the end of the episode.
Excellent.
I love the fact that she's got these 2 droids that look a bit like her soldiers. They're kind of similar colour and so on. They're HK-87 assassin droids, which I think Mando name checks them.
Guess what they sound like?
What do they sound like?
Cybermen.
This is a whole Doctor Who
It's
episode.
very Doctor Who episode.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, they do. See,
They sound almost exactly like Cybermen. I was like, wait, what universe are we in again? What's happening?
Well, I wouldn't put it past Filoni and his sound team to have watched Doctor Who.
Yeah,
Doctor Who's quite popular in the US, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Among geeky circles.
Excellent.
I love these assassin droids. I love how they walk.
They look cool.
They are very cool. And they're obviously quite expensive because she's only got 2, I think.
Yes.
We only see 2.
We
but
only
they're
ever see 2.
pretty intense. The whole city looks straight out of a samurai film. I mean, this is another big samurai influenced film.
Yeah, massively. I wrote, you've got these ominous gates that are very they look like something from the Labyrinth.
Yeah. The main gate with just got the bell tower up above it is shaped like there's like an archway in Nema Outpost in The Force Awakens on Jakku. And I think it's become like a Star Wars aesthetic to have these kind of... It's like a trapezoid shape, with like a shorter top and longer bottom, but with like rounded corners. If you look where the Falcon crashes into it as it's blasting out of Nema Outpost. Yeah. And I think it's the same shape. And I'm sure I've seen them elsewhere in Star Wars as well. I think it's become
a thing.
Galactic, architecture kind of vibe. Nice. Yeah, it is quite labyrinthy though. I know what you mean. Just the city wall and everything.
Yeah.
And,
almost expecting a giant robot powered by a goblin to come out of it.
Yeah. We're not far off that, I think.
That was the vibe.
Mando's coming into land. He's going to start the landing cycle, which is a classic Luke Skywalker line from Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Now we all know that you have to have a landing cycle.
You have to have a landing cycle.
Ship him.
Get back in your seat.
Yeah, he's not listening. Grogu is not listening.
He's not having it.
Oh no, he does do it. He does do it.
It just takes him. It takes him 2.
Yeah, and then he just uses the Force to unscrew the round thing, which again is another foreshadowing for later on in the episode.
Yeah.
As he flies in, the soldier on the wall is tracking him. He's got like a tracker like in Yavin in A New Hope. I think it's when the Falcon flies in to land in Yavin when they first arrive. There's a rebel trooper standing in what was actually a rubbish bin, according to the making of, on a pole, and he's like measuring or doing something with this like tracker.
Yeah,
and we saw one in The Rise of Skywalker as well when they crash landed on the planet where the Death Star is, the moon of Endor.
Yeah,
tiny little Easter egg.
Tiny little bits. Love it. My next note was prisoner tubes are horrid.
Yeah, they really are awful.
This is incredibly bleak.
I think they come from Knights of the Old Republic, the computer game, which I have to confess I've not played, so I can't. I'm delivering that secondhand from Children of the Watch because they know Knights of the Old Republic really well. And shout out to Children of the Watch, we love you. But yeah, apparently they feature in that somewhere. In a similar way, but they're pretty cruel, aren't they? Because you just can't relax up there.
No, you get electrocuted.
Yeah.
Not nice. I didn't like that at all.
I liked there was the torture droid from Jabba's palace with we talked about him having like a moon head, like the race moons with the narrow heads, and it's got there's one of them walking down the street in the city.
I didn't spot that.
I think I do, and you did for the first time this watch
through.
We get to meet Wing. He is actually played by a guy called Wing Tao Chow, who is an executive at Disney. And he's like super involved in the architecture of the parks and developing theme parks and resorts and stuff. And he's just randomly here. It's like he eventually becomes the new magistrate.
The new magistrate of the town.
He takes back over. He's like the leader of the rebellion, I guess.
Yeah.
Way to use your job perks.
Yeah.
Like, I want a part in this Mandalorian show. It sounds good.
But
he nails it. He's really good.
He's great. So then we've got this whole like moment with the magistrate and Mando being like, "Go and kill the Jedi for me."
Yeah, and a Jedi plagues me, she
says.
Yes. That was almost my line.
That's a good line.
She explains that the Jedi are the ancient enemy. Or is it Mando that says that?
No, she says it. She says that they're the ancient enemy. She's appealing to him.
Yeah. Which doesn't really work.
No.
Because he's looking for a Jedi, but he pretends to allow it to work.
Yeah.
And she shows him is this where she shows him the
spear?
Spear.
Yes.
Made of real Beskar
spear. The sound design of that is incredible. I know you were just about to say, I'm stealing it. Jumping in.
Do it.
But the whole, like, it's like metal and then some.
Yeah, that's a brilliant way to describe it.
I think it's layers and layers, and then there's more.
Yeah.
And it's really, it does insane sound things. And like later on when we see fighting with it as well, it's just like, every sound it makes is just, mwah, beautiful.
Yeah, we hear like it against stone or whatever she's walking on. And then we hear it as Mando taps it against his Beskar armor.
Yeah.
So we hear Beskar on Beskar.
Yeah.
Which has got that kind of ring. But then, like you say, later on,
she
the
whacks
lightsaber
it as well on the floor.
Yes, she does, yeah. It's great.
She's
so awesome.
She's really cool, but also really scary.
Yeah.
Terrifying woman.
Yeah, she's really awesome. Played by Diana Lee Inosanto, who I've never seen in anything else, but she absolutely nails this. She's very understated, but like also has a massive presence about her. Like, I don't know how she does it.
By being really scary.
Yeah. Which is the perfect villain, isn't it? It's like somebody who's scary without you actually understanding why
they're scary.
She doesn't say much scary, and she doesn't particularly speak in a scary voice exactly, but she's just got a presence about her.
Did you notice Mando goes off to do his thing? There's a little creature shot, but it's a different kind of creature shot than we normally get. No? Yes. So he goes off, he says something like, "We must be close." And as he's saying that, you've got a wide shot of Mando carrying Grogu through the forest. And in the foreground is a tiny little owl.
Yes. I thought we were talking about her still back in the city.
Oh, no, we're out of the city now.
Okay, so...
What is the owl?
I've said this is Wizard of Oz vibes.
Oh, okay.
When they're walking through the wild forest.
Yes.
Do you remember on their way, just before they get to the poppy field?
Yeah.
They're in the forest where they meet the lion, in fact.
Yeah.
It's the lions and tigers and bears bit.
Yeah.
And there's an owl on the tree. This isn't why there's an owl there, but it's why it gave me Wizard of Oz vibes. Like there's an owl with light up eyes in the Wizard of Oz that always used to freak me out a little bit.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
This creature is called a convor.
A convor.
And this particular one is called Morai.
Oh.
Morai the convor.
Name checked.
And when we watch Clone Wars, there's an incredible 3-episode arc called Secrets of Mortis. Without giving anything much away, we find out the convor called Morai is very spiritually connected with a character called the Daughter, who's from that Mortis trilogy.
Okay.
And that ultimately has a very deep connection with Ahsoka.
Okay.
And whenever we see Ahsoka, or whenever we're about to see Ahsoka,
interesting,
in any format, watch out that we often see Morai. Flying around.
Okay.
We've seen Morai in Clone Wars. We've seen Morai in Rebels. Now we've seen them in The Mandalorian. And then I think we see it in Ahsoka as well.
Okay.
It's very, very connected. And I don't want to say any more because it'll spoil lots of story points.
Ooh, intrigue.
Intrigue.
Intrigue for me.
Ultimately, what it does for your Mando watchers who are Clone Wars fans, it made us know, he's about to find her.
He's about to find her, yeah. Which he does say, we must be close.
Yeah, there's that funny owl thing. Lions and tigers and bears. Why did we not have a lions, tigers and bears line? I really wish they'd
That would have
thrown
been good. That would have been funny.
We get a little mini fight.
Yes.
where we start to see how Mandalorian weaponry fights.
It's built for the Jedi.
Jedi skills, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got flamethrowers, grapples.
I mean...
She does a bit of Jedi jumping.
She's definitely going to have him, though.
She's definitely going to... I mean, she's very, very up there, I think, in her skills by this point.
Yeah.
I love her line where she's like, I hope it's about him.
Yes. She's just like, she switches so quickly from like, I'm going to murder you to, what's this guy about?
That cute little green guy. Now, I'm intrigued that she may have come across Grogu before. Like, it's not referenced at all, but she would have been very, very young, I guess.
She doesn't say that she's met him before, but then...
Yeah. She was around the Jedi Temple during the Clone Wars, and that's when Grogu would have been there.
Maybe.
Who knows? It's a big temple, I guess. Yeah,
it's a big temple. She's probably had other things to do.
Totally. And we don't really know about Grogu's past there yet. We've only seen little glimpses, or, spoiler alert, we will be seeing little glimpses of his past. But we don't see much. So we don't know if he was widely known about. It could be that he was kept secret in the temple, which, potentially as a young version of Yoda, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody's in awe of Yoda's skills. Maybe they didn't want people to know about Grogu.
Know about him as well. That would make sense.
It might be somebody's secret love child, like Yoda's secret love child. Could never be.
That would be scandalous. Or they kept him hidden for fear of gossip of him being Yoda's secret love child.
Yeah, that's probably more likely.
Except for we don't know any other of that species, do we? So
no. Well, this baffled me.
Interesting.
Because we get that line somewhere, I can't remember what the line was, but she sort of implies that Yoda was the only one of his species that she's never known. But Yaddle is one of the Jedi Council.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think there's been anywhere where they've said Yaddle isn't the same species of Yoda. I mean, they look a little different.
Interesting.
And Yaddle doesn't do the interesting like sentence structure that Yoda does, you know, flipping words around and everything. She just speaks in normal basic.
Yeah.
But I've always assumed she's the same as...
She's the same
Yoda.
species. Oh, on Wikipedia it says there's only two.
Just Grogu and Yoda.
Just Grogu and Yoda.
Maybe Yaddle is another species then.
Is a different species. Now, that's research.
Wow.
That's something we got to look up.
Yeah. Because there is another Jedi that's short with pointy ears.
Yeah.
That is a different... He's not green. I can't remember his name. I don't think he makes it. Well, none of them make it ultimately, do they?
No. Well, no. Too soon.
And I always was aware that he wasn't the same species because he wasn't green. But Yaddle, I'm sure, is green.
Interesting.
But maybe not. Yaddle voiced by Bryce Dallas Howard, incidentally.
Ah.
Well, in Tales of the Jedi, I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Tales of the Jedi,
plot hole.
It's a little three episode series about Ahsoka as a young child and how she became part of the Jedi Temple, how she was taken from her home planet and her family and everything, and learned to be a Jedi. And during that, I'm sure she's being instructed by Yaddle.
Interesting.
Yeah, we got to do some research about this.
Okay, that might be a plot hole. We'll come back to it. We'll circle back around.
Yeah.
So when she's having they have a little meditate together.
I love that. It's so quiet and peaceful.
Such a beautiful shot.
There's forest ambient sound going on, and the lighting is all very warm.
Yeah.
And there's just like no rush. I like how Filoni just took his time.
Yeah.
And Grogu's making little noises and Ahsoka's kind of smiling.
Yeah.
Which we're not used to seeing Ahsoka smiling.
Yeah.
She's quite a serious person of late.
Not something she's done so far.
This is my favourite.
Is that your favourite music cue?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did like that as a music cue. It's probably potentially not my favourite of the two episodes because there's another music cue later on. But I did really like this one.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
It's like a solo flute of some kind.
Yeah.
And then it's just that for a little while. And then we just get that little single violin, like high pedal note that just the first violins are playing, and it just stays there.
Yeah.
And it's just so slow and simple, like the scene.
Yeah. That's the only bit of the episode. That and the daytime shots when they're kind of looking at what Grogu can do amongst all the moss.
Oh, yeah.
They're the only shots that don't feel bleak.
Yeah. It's the little warm part of the episode, the little fuzzy part.
Yeah.
Sad times.
Sad times. But then we get all this Grogu lore.
Yeah.
And we know that his name's Grogu now.
Yes! Oh, you can imagine the controversy when that happened.
Really?
Loads of the fandom like, oh, we don't like it. And then eventually like calling him Grogu and loving it.
Yeah, of course.
Just have to get used to something. I've immediately loved it. To me, like Yoda, Grogu is not miles away, but it's far enough away that it's not just trying to be Yoda, you know?
Yeah.
It's very distinctive.
Not trying to be the same.
It was our first, like, if we're going to go with the Yaddle not being the same species thing, it's our first other name, you know, and a name tells you quite a bit about species, about how they speak. And so it's just really interesting to hear that.
That's true. I hadn't thought about it like that. I love all of the he does all these little like cute noises and faces whenever Mando says his name. But we get more of that creature babble now as well.
Yeah.
That's not baby babble.
Yeah, Grogu's definitely getting a bigger like repertoire of stuff.
Yeah.
I think Din is doing exactly what we'd have all been doing. Just Grogu. Yeah. Just to get the response. Which ties into the beginning of the next episode so beautifully. Dank Ferric.
Yeah.
So good. I loved seeing his fatherly, like when Ahsoka's waiting for him to send the stone back to her.
Yeah.
And Mando's just like jerking his head. Says, Go on, you can do it. Go on. Don't let me down, boy.
Do the thing. But then she goes off on this little... I've only seen one other with this power and fear and are we having a little cheeky Anakin reference?
Yeah, could well be. She's very wary of fear. She was very, very close to Anakin, and in the intervening years since Order 66, she has figured out who Anakin became, and that's been plaguing her, I imagine. She points out that Grogu's hidden his abilities to survive over the years, which is why he's kind of hesitant to do it to Order, I guess.
Yeah.
She encourages Din to get involved to like see if you know he might
have any more luck.
Yeah, Grogu obviously kind of trusts Din.
Yeah.
Although Din says that would be a first. And she says, I want to see if he'll listen to you. He's like, nope.
Nope. No, he won't. He's stubborn.
But he does, and Mando is so proud. Like when he does it, he's so chuffed that Grogu's done it.
But also, like Mando's seen this child lift a mud horn. Yeah, you know, like he knows that he can do more.
A tiny rock is
than throw a rock. Yeah. And then we get new plan, side quest.
Yeah, a Mandalorian and a Jedi, cool. They'll never see it coming. That was almost my favourite line as well. I love that one.
Yeah, that was also another, I did have that one as well.
Yeah, the plan goes into action. It's basically the rest of the episode, isn't it?
It is. The rest of the episode is the plan.
Retaking the town and getting the spear. I loved Ahsoka cutting the bell in half, like the clang of it as it collapsed, and the visuals of like these two molten halves of the bell.
Yes.
Really cool.
Coming down. Yeah. So that is another amazing music cue. As she's walking up to the magistrate in that instance where she chucks a bit of Mando's armor down.
Yes. Yeah.
But as she's walking, there's loads of strange little pitch bendy percussion things going off in the background.
Yeah.
And it sounds cool.
I think I put something about like dark but very sparse electronica.
Yeah. That's kind of what it is. It is very sparse, but it's like there's all these little, they sound like kind of tuned percussion hits, but then they pitch bend off into like weird directions that you're not expecting.
Gosh.
And it's really cool. I had to listen to it twice.
I love that. That reminds me of like Eastern, I don't know if it would be Japanese or Chinese or Korean, but like the gongs, they have gongs that pitch change as you hit them.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the way the gongs are built or the way that you play them, but they do that kind of sound. Which sounds like what you're describing, but like maybe done electronically or with samples or something.
I don't know. It's quite low in the mix as well. Like you have to be listening out for it.
Okay. That's probably why I missed it. That's awesome.
But it's clever.
Yeah.
It sounds cool.
I've just had a really random realization. The shot I was talking about where she cuts the bell in half, I've just figured out why it hit me so much. Have you ever played Wii Sports Resort?
Yes.
And there's like one of the sword fighting games is like you have to race the other opponent, and there's a guy that chucks, he looks like the chef out of South Park, and he chucks objects in front of you, and you have to slice them in a particular way.
You have to slice them.
And when and they're like big grapefruits or like birthday cakes or whatever, random things land, and you have to swipe in a particular direction. It looks exactly like the way she cut the bell diagonally.
Nice.
I think you need a Wii Sports Resort Saber, whatever it is, but like Ahsoka version.
Nice.
Yeah, I've just read my notes about the HK-87 speaking. You were talking about the soldiers speaking their own language. I was wondering about the assassin droids. They sound like they're speaking Huttese, which is possible because I imagine the Hutt cartel would be the kind of people who would produce assassin droids to sell or be part of like that part of the criminal underworld. But I wonder if that's what the soldiers are speaking, or whether it's a whole different language.
Differently. In the subtitles, it just says alien language, which is a bit disappointing.
Yeah, I would think they would say Huttese if it was Huttese.
Sometimes they say stuff like that, but
not always.
Not always.
It could be just like the native language of Corvus, whatever that sounds like. We don't really know who is native to Corvus.
We don't know.
I'm guessing all of the humans that we're seeing are probably like Imperial workers or whatever.
Yeah.
I did read up on her like second in command, her captain Lang.
Oh yeah.
And I think he's like a mercenary. I don't think he's...
He is, isn't he? He's not from there either. No. He's another gun for hire because he kind of tries to appeal to Mando about it.
Yeah, like we can just
a bit later on
flip the
we
script
can just leave
kind of thing. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Which probably, I mean, based on what we know now, that this is kind of an Imperial like resources gathering thing that's going on here.
Yeah.
Like Morgan Elsbeth is trying to like step her way up through the Imperial hierarchy by doing this kind of thing, exploiting planets and civilizations for whatever they can offer the Empire. But I guess knowing what we know about the Empire, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to think, oh yeah, they've just like brought in some hired guns or whatever. They don't have to have stormtrooper detachments or anything like that. They can just have whoever.
Just have whoever they need.
And these random droids. The animation of the droids, especially there's one that climbs up on the roof, and it's got that same style that IG-11 has, which looks like stop motion animation. It's super weird.
They're really weird. They're quite freaky looking.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Yeah, that whole it's behind you thing.
Yeah.
And he crawls around. Ugh,
really
gross.
creepy,
Don't like it.
I like Lang says, so you threw him with the Jedi, and Mando says, looks that way, and it looks that way. It's Clint Eastwood. Clearly there's a lot of Clint Eastwood in the inspiration for Din's performance, but that particular line was about as Clint as it's got so far. You sort of want him to just spit out a little cigarella or whatever it's called. Wrap his poncho around his shoulder and then amble off.
So then we've got a samurai standoff between lightsaber and Beskar spear.
Yeah.
What?
Diana Lee Inosanto, like her, it looks like she's doing the fight. It's like we were talking about the other week with Bronwyn about Cara Dune being played by Gina Carrera. It's like if you cast somebody who can do this stuff and it looks like she can do the stuff. Like her poise, and she goes from being like really steady and flat facial expression, really neutral, to then suddenly you get this like little moment of aggression as she does which is very martial artsy.
It's very cool.
Just that kind of control that she has. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned earlier, the sound design of the sabers on Beskar.
Oh my God, it's so good.
We get loads of these Filoni-like shots that we've talked about before. They're kind of very, very perpendicular on, so that both characters are equally spaced. It's very symmetrical with a level, like ground. I noticed there was a lot of water in the foreground, like we can see the pond, the koi pond, or whatever it is.
She's in a water garden, isn't she? Yeah.
Is she feeding something at one point? I can see
she does feed the fish at some point. Yeah,
classic.
It's like a proper.
But there's a lot of the water in the foreground. I'm not sure whether that meant anything or it was just interesting framing. But it was all very like three very specific angles, straight on, like perpendicular. And then the over the shoulder of each side in the fight. Sometimes different distances or different lenses, but it's very precisely shot. And precisely performed.
And Ahsoka loses a lightsaber to the water.
Yeah, to the fish.
To the fish.
She probably got it back before she left. We don't really know. And it looks as though things might be turning, but you got to get up earlier than that to catch Ahsoka out. She does look a bit nervous, but I think she was just like goading Elspeth into a full sense of security.
Yeah, and then get her.
And she does like that. She keeps the saber backhanded, like, because she traditionally holds one forehand and one backhand, if that makes sense.
One backhand, yeah.
And she keeps the backhand one and disarms Elspeth with that one hand. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. She's too powerful.
She is. She's very, very powerful and just really fast and awesome.
Yeah.
We love her. Mando and the captain, they have a little...
Oh, they have a little thing.
Yeah, little quick draw.
A little thing. Little quick draw moment, like you're going to be a Mandalorian.
And even though the captain guy fakes putting his gun down, like...
Yeah, we all saw that coming.
Still way too slow. Yeah.
It wasn't going to happen.
So our two heroes, our hero and our new hero, win the day.
Yeah,
we get the Grand Admiral Thrawn drop, which we've already covered.
Yes. And then we get this, he gets a Beskar spear, but also this really, really gorgeous version of the theme at the celebration at the end.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like with the people. Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds so cool.
It's like a recorder ensemble or something.
Yeah.
It's a really medieval.
Yeah. It reminds me of, I know what it reminds me of now. It reminds me of, okay, so occasionally I teach really, really niche workshops.
Yeah.
At the aerial studio that I work in.
Yeah.
And one of the ones I've been doing recently is pole mythical creatures, because there's loads of pole moves named after mythical creatures. So because of that, I've been using bardcore adventure music as my playlist. And bardcore remixes of stuff. And that is exactly what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm. That absolutely sounds right. It reminds me of like Blackadder series 2, I think it is.
Yes.
Which is similar vibes. I thought at first it was almost diegetic because we see them celebrating in the city.
Yeah.
But then we cut away to this other scene where Mando is sort of going to say goodbye to Grogu because he thinks he's going to...
Yeah, terrible.
But the recorder ensemble carries on over that scene, which is something weird.
Maybe because it's just that good.
Yeah. Ahsoka sets him off on his journey.
Off on your next mission. Yeah. This is basically a go on, bugger off.
Yeah.
Oh my God. My last note for this episode was a question I wanted to ask you. Have you ever heard a rabbit growl?
Yes.
That's what Grogu sounds like.
I wonder if it is.
When he's babbling. It might be a rabbit growling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of almost...
That's almost exactly the sound.
I've heard Ewoks make similar sound. I think not all Ewoks, but the younger Ewoks, I think, maybe.
Do.
In a similar way. Could be.
Could also be rabbits.
Interesting. But yeah, what a banger of an episode. What a great reintroduction of Ahsoka and introduction into live action. She looked awesome.
She did.
Rosario just nails it. She totally gets like the fact that she's taken where we left Ahsoka and then come forward sort of a couple of decades and borne in mind what may have happened to Ahsoka in that time. She's just so good. Yeah. We love her.
She's cool. I'm in. Want more of that?
Don't worry, we're getting it.
Need some backstory.
We got to do all of the backstory. 2 animated series to get through for that, and then
oh my God.
And then because you can't even say that the Rebel stuff isn't important because she's not in all of Rebels, but when she's in it, she's in it. A lot happens.
Okay, all right,
like feeds into her character and what's been happening and everything else. So, but then we've got the Ahsoka series as well, which is just lush.
Where is that in the timeline?
Around this time. Like there's debate whether it's between season 2 and 3 of Mando or whether it's just after season 3, because we do see her pop up in one of the other episodes of what we're doing in the coming weeks.
Okay.
She reappears briefly. I think the idea is that she then goes off on her mission while Mando is going off doing his mission. And then the word is,
so kind of alongside.
We haven't heard this ultimately yet, but I mean, we've heard rumours of it, but we haven't had any confirmation that there's going to be a big movie event eventually that's the coming together of all of the Mandoverse and possibly Skeleton Crew as well. And so it'll be all the Rebels characters as well because they're in the Ahsoka stuff. Against probably Grand Admiral Thrawn. I think that's where it's all going. And Filoni's going to do those movies.
Intrigue.
Yeah. I mean, we're all just hoping that all still happens. Like...
Yeah.
Lucasfilm have announced so many Star Wars projects in the last few years that have just disappeared.
Yeah.
But being as like
sure.
Filoni is like creative director or whatever his job title is of Lucasfilm, I don't think they're going to, like, if anything was going to get chopped, his film isn't going to be one of those things.
Yeah.
And they've invested in all of this. Is a big investment. This show and the Ahsoka show and the Book of Boba Fett.
Sure.
It's all like leading into that. Yeah.
All right. On to the tragedy.
Chapter 14. Yeah. Very different episode.
Very different vibes.
On all sorts of levels. We got Robert Rodriguez directing, who I knew the name, but I had to look up the films that I've seen that he's done, which is From Dusk Till Dawn, Tarantino movie. Amazing film. Such a wild. And Sin City, which I can't remember. I must have seen it like around when it came out, but that would have been several decades ago.
I've seen it, but again, a long time ago.
I think he's quite into like all sorts of things. Like he's apparently like a composer as well as an editor and as well as cinematographer and VFX supervisor. Like he's just multi-talented guy.
He's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Nice.
What struck me the most, and I think struck most people the most, is the fact that this is probably the only episode that we've had not shot in the volume.
Oh, I did wonder that.
Yeah. It feels very different, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does feel different. Is this all on location then?
I think so, yeah. I always assumed it was, and everything I'd heard about it was that it was, that it's in the Californian hills near Thousand Oaks. And I just thought I'd do a bit of checking on that this morning, and somewhere said, oh no, it's filmed in the volume.
Oh.
Much to everybody's like thing. But everywhere else. And I found videos of people walking up Rocky Peak Park, which is where it is, with their pieces of paper showing you scenes of the film and finding the shots, and it's there, you know.
Yeah.
If they didn't go and do it there, somebody went and filmed that area so meticulously and then 3D projected it into the volume, which would have been pointless. A massive waste of time
when you've got it there.
I can imagine their thinking was like, well, let's make Tython.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Tython in a minute, because it's got history. Like, let's make it like the Californian Hills. Then we can at least do a live action episode on location without it feeling wrong, you know?
Yeah, sure.
That's kind of what it felt like. And I can imagine Robert Rodriguez thinking, yeah, let's do that. I'd rather do that. I can imagine being the kind of director that wants to get out there and be gritty and
outside,
have stormtroopers running around on rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
Which
totally is fun.
Right. Yeah.
Looks fun, was fun, liked it. So this beginning of this episode, we've got the little exchange that they have in the ship, which we kind of talked about.
Sort of reminding us of Grogu doing his thing.
Yeah. But is this Mando really starting to hope that he doesn't have to leave him?
I think it's us, like it's feeding us that. Yeah. Mando may or may not be realizing what's happening to him.
Right.
But we obviously are. Yeah. It's sowing seeds for us. Like Mando's line when he says, when the nice lady said you had training, you're very special, kid.
Yeah.
It's like, we already knew he was going to find it. We knew he was going to find it hard to separate. Like he'd already made that decision to go after him in season 1 and rescue him from what he had, delivered him to, essentially. And since then, they've been on so many adventures together. And how could you ever part from Grogu?
Yeah, that's true. I'd struggle.
Yeah.
I'd struggle.
There was some very, not predictable exactly, but very familiar sounding strings during that conversation.
Yes.
They were just like emotional string arranging.
Yeah. Manipulative, some might call it.
yeah. They didn't have to push too far in any direction. It was just like, we don't have to overthink this scene.
Yeah.
We'll just make it.
Make it nice.
So, shall I give you a little Tython?
Yes.
Tython background.
My next note was lol magic rock, but which is what Mando calls it.
Yeah. And he's pretty much right.
Okay. Tell me. For
those of us who have grown up in the UK, it's a bit like when we had our conversation about Ahch-To.
Yes.
When we did The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
In that we live in places that look like this.
Yes.
Okay, we don't live in places that look like the Californian mountains. We do live near places where there are stone circles or ancient monuments.
There's one 40 minutes down the road from me.
Yeah. There's plenty around there,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been to most of them.
Yep.
That all look similar to this, so it's got that ancient feel. Okay, so Tython as a planet originates, like Grand Admiral Thrawn, in the Legends expanded universe.
Okay.
And it's in the deep core, which I think they've carried that continuity into the new Disney canon. The fact that it's in the deep core, which is like the very, very middle of the galaxy.
Okay.
It's kind of a mysterious place where there's a lot of Force stuff happens, which kind of makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah.
And its ancient inhabitants were visited by like some of the earliest intergalactic traveler, people who got off their planets. Like it was visited really early days with like, I don't know if it was hundreds of thousands of years before, but like a long, long time ago.
Okay.
And there was a force called the Jedi,
right,
who established themselves as like Force users.
Yeah.
And they were constantly, the Force on Tython was constantly in balance between two moons. One of them's called Ashla and one of them's called Bogan. That in itself is interesting because Ahsoka's original name was going to be Ashla, which comes from mythology from India, I believe.
Yeah.
Ashla, not sure. So yeah, and when there was some kind of interruption in that balance, there'd be force storms and bad stuff would happen, including a situation where a ship from this group of aliens called the Rakatan Infinite Empire, they crash landed on the planet and disrupted the balance of the force, and there was a massive force storm, and eventually the light side wins, and as a result of that it evolved into the Jedi Order rather than the Jedi Order, spelled differently.
Right.
And so there's a book in the expanded universe called Dawn of the Jedi, which deals with all of this. And there was a comic run as well about it at the time. Okay. So there is like history in that. But obviously they've sort of picked some of that and kept it and dropped it in the new canon. Yeah. James Mangold, a filmmaker, he's currently working on, apparently, a film called Dawn of the Jedi.
Ooh.
Which I'm guessing will be set here, I think.
Okay.
So they've got the location.
Yeah, good.
Rocky Peak Park.
Rocky Peak Park.
Just outside Thousand Oaks.
Okay. So what is the magic rock, please?
So I think it's just like well, they call it a seeing stone,
Seeing stone, yes.
It's obviously a place that's very strong in the Force. Like it's like kind of Force nexus sort of thing, where like convergence is like ley lines, I guess.
Yeah.
Is our mystical equivalent of that.
Sure.
It feels like to me. I don't know. I don't think we've ever had it explained to us, but that's just my instinct.
Yes. That would make sense.
A place that's strong, that if you sit on it, it kind of amplifies your like Force abilities. So Grogu could sit on there and call out to the Force, which normally wouldn't travel far enough or with enough power to be received by anybody by sitting on the Seeing Stone. There is text around the Seeing Stone,
yes,
which I don't know if anybody's successly translated. Or read. Even I don't know what font it is. It's obviously some ancient, many thousands of years ago.
We don't know.
So yeah, I just thought it was like a kind of amplification. Did Bo-Katan say something like that about it? Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. It was Ahsoka said, "Go here, put him on the Seeing Stone. He'll call out if he wants to."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just like a big radio transmitter.
Yeah.
That sends out Force signal to whoever's...
Well, he does go into like super meditator mode.
yeah, and he's exhausted after, because I think he is actively doing something. I think when I first watched it, I thought he got like pulled into a trance, but I think he consciously is reaching out to people. Yeah, he's trying to find another Jedi. Yeah. I think he's got the gist of what's going on since talking to Ahsoka. And Ahsoka probably told him stuff, with their mind meld or whatever.
Yes. However they were communicating. And then my next note was, oh, hello, we know that ship.
Yes! Oh my gosh.
We've seen this before.
But not only do we hear it as we heard it in Empire, which is probably... Oh, we also heard it in the prequels, didn't we? Mm-hmm. But we get that lovely Doppler as it flies out. It's so realistic. Yes. I don't know, something about them being on location. And obviously they're just doing like tracking shots and then like motion tracking that to then get the ship to fly over. But the sound design with the Doppler effect. And Yeah, there's this like didgeridoo sound which becomes part of the score for Boba.
Yes.
Now, Tamara comes from New Zealand and
Yes.
didgeridoos come from Australia.
Yes.
Which doesn't quite match up.
No.
I don't know if they have like the same kind of thing on New Zealand, but I kind of feel like an American writers don't necessarily go into that level of detail. But I know that Tamara is very passionate about the character of Boba Fett.
Okay. And I thought you were going to say about the didgeridoo then.
Maybe he could be. But he's also very like proud of his New Zealand ancestry. And there is some of that incorporated into the character of Boba Fett in the book of Boba Fett, as we'll find out. Like they actually brought some of that into his performance and even I think the costuming and stuff like that. And so I think musically they're being a bit liberal with the way that they're using like traditional instruments of a country not far from kind of thing. I mean, it works. Like Boba, who's to say Boba wouldn't have a didgeridoo as his theme tune?
I reckon he might.
But if we really wanted to get to the nitty gritty,
where are your traditional New Zealand instruments?
Exactly. I believe there is a similar instrument from New Zealand. Maybe that. We might be assuming it's a didge. Maybe it's the New Zealand version of that. Either way, it's a cool sound. And
it is a cool sound. It's a sound good.
We kind of hear it along with the sound of Slave One as it flies over. And
so then they have a little fight.
Yeah.
And then we get what was nearly my favourite line, which is, let's all put our weapons down and have a chat.
Yeah. I reckon that was a Tamara improv. Like his personality is just so coming out there. Before that, I wrote about 7 lines of his down, 8 lines of his, just in succession. I'm here for the armor.
Yeah.
I don't want your armor, I want my armor.
My armor.
Massive thing, which I've heard other people speak about, is the way he says Tatooine. He says Tatooine. Tatooine. Which is like, it's so good. It's almost bordering on the 2 names for thing, which we track.
Yeah.
The 2 pronunciations, I mean, we had that with Jakku and Jakku.
Yeah.
Now we're getting it with Tatooine and Tatooine.
Yeah.
It's a subtle thing. He says it a lot in the Book of Boba Fett. It's really cool. It sounds like he owns the place somehow.
Yeah.
And he gave us like the epic I'm a simple man making his way through the galaxy.
I did write that down and then I was like, I like the put our weapons down and have a chat blind bet.
The simple man line, I think I'm right in remembering him. One of them says...
Django said it.
Yeah, and one of them says galaxy and one of them says universe.
Yeah.
I can't remember which way. I think it might have been Django said, make my way through the universe.
Yeah.
And then Boba, they've like brought it back to galaxy because we talk about the Star Wars galaxy more often.
Yeah.
I give my allegiance to no one. I can't do his accent.
I got a little bit distracted during this episode because so much was going on, so I kind of forgot to make notes. But the notes that I have made are things like, more ships.
Yeah. So it kind of keeps escalating. We've got Fennec, first of all. Well, we got Boba initially. Boba's like our first like level of, oh my gosh. And then Fennec is suddenly back in the mix. Yeah. And we find out a little bit about she owes
got
Boba.
Life debt. Yeah,
for rescuing her. And then we get the Imperial dropships coming in and stormtroopers. That's like our first fight well, we get 2 levels of the fight. One is with Boba and he's got his gadify or his gaffy stick.
Oh my God.
So violent. Like
he's so
cracking stormtrooper helmets left, right, center. So good.
That is wild.
Brilliantly performed. Like the kind of physicalization that he does as he's making these moves. And it's when we see the Book of Boba Fett and how he learned to fight with that weapon, you can see all of that, but also Boba Fett. You know, we've got the Mandalorians. Mandalorian meets Tusken. Like perfectly performed and really well shot.
There was another contender for my favourite line just as before we get that like massive fight with Boba Fett, which was, flank them, you idiots.
Yeah. The stormtroopers get more and more panicked. It's so funny. So they come down, and then another one comes down, doesn't it? Like there's one dropship, and then there's another one appears just when they think they've got it. And this lot bring out a grenade launcher and an EWAD medium repeater or heavy repeater.
We got a good old boulder trick for that.
I love that. Mowing troopers down with a boulder that she has to push with her feet. Oh, I've just thought actually, like Yeah, I wonder if she used her bionic core muscle, like, because she's got this kind of new bionic replacement to give her the strength, because that would be a real core exercise, wouldn't it? Pushing boulders.
Yeah. Off the side of a mountain.
Mando's trying to get Grogu off and failing.
Oh yeah, and he's not having a time.
So he goes to try and help with the fight again.
Yeah,
and he saves Fennec with his whistling birds, and then Boba reappears with his armor on, looking absolutely wild.
There is a shot of Fennec just before this where she jumps backwards while shooting to land on the grass. I was like, come on, okay.
Fennec is amazing.
Yeah.
She's just the best. So at this point,
it's time.
It's West End Geek Girls for all you regular listeners. You know what that is. It's where we delve into Star Wars, the role-playing game, the West End Games early version of it.
Tell me,
I debated. Like, I was originally going to do about the assassin droids, but I think I'm going to do that another time because they come back or similar. Anyway.
Interesting.
I stumbled upon a page in the source book about Boba Fett, and there's just a really nice couple of paragraphs about his armor, because this episode is about him getting his armor back. If we look at what's happening to Boba at this. So, according to the source book, Boba Fett's armor is quite simply astounding.
Oh, okay. Is that what the book says in those words?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Even though it's old and outdated, a bit harsh, but this is before we knew everything we now know about Mandalore.
Yeah.
It may deserve the attention of Imperial technicians. Some of his systems could be incorporated into stormtrooper battlesuits, creating even more formidable warriors of the New Order. So I reckon, having been reading the book about how the role-playing game was written in this very early period when all we had was the original trilogy, they had access to Lucasfilm's notes. And in there, like, Boba Fett's original design was supposed to be something to do with stormtroopers. I think they were going to be like a particular, like, elite type of stormtrooper, I think. And then Lucas ended up deciding to just make him his own individual mysterious character. So it could be they're kind of inverting that almost and saying the Imperials could really do with some of Boba's stuff.
He's got tech everywhere, hasn't he?
He has, yeah, which is what the thing goes on to tell us, which is why it caught my eye, because I'd written some stuff about that, like just as my own observations, but they say Fett's helmet appears to contain a macro binocular viewplate, infrared scope, and miniature sensor array system, as well as a microcomputer which combines them into a sophisticated detection network. And I think we don't see inside Boba's helmet particularly, but we do see Mando's helmet. In fact, we saw his glitchovision earlier in this episode when he was like trying to looking for Jedi signs or whatever. So I think they've just, like, that info fed into what the Mandalorians generally have.
We do see inside Boba's helmet in this episode briefly.
Yeah, we do, don't we? Yeah. Is that when he's chasing?
No, we see just before. He's aiming for the takedown of both of the trooper drop ships. Yeah.
When he misses the
when
one
he misses the one he wanted to get. Yeah.
So the armor itself is at least as protective as that employed by Imperial stormtroopers. Yeah, I think so.
Beskar,
it's made of Beskar. They didn't have Beskar back in those days.
Yeah, fair enough.
And this is the bit we're into. It's loaded with built-in weapons and hidden devices.
Yes.
In the book, we've only identified a few of these. Fett only reveals them in combat, and he rarely leaves witnesses.
Yep, fair.
Love it. But listed here are those we've been able to discover: wrist lasers capable of slicing through battle armor, rocket darts that can be loaded with poisons or paralysis drugs, turbo projected grappling hook with flexosteel lanyard. We've seen that.
Yeah.
Miniature flame projector. We've seen that. And concussion grenade launcher. Don't know about that. Could be the things coming out of his knees.
Yeah.
In addition, he wears a jetpack, and that provides him with limited personal flight capabilities and has numerous pockets, pouches, and compartments containing tools, small weapons, and other items, which purposes we can only guess at, he says.
Excellent. Good catch-all there.
Side note, several Wookiee scalps hang from his shoulder as further evidence of his deadly abilities. Like Wookiee scalps.
Gosh.
I think the character of Mandalorians generally has changed a lot since these days. He's quite literally a walking arsenal, able to use every one of his personal weapons efficiently. He's also well versed in the use of sidearms and carries a sawed-off Blastech EE3 blaster rifle with mounted scope as his personal weapon. I didn't Google to see if that's what we're still calling his gun, but I bet it is.
Yeah.
This is what West End Geek Girls is all about, is showing like how far back a lot of this stuff goes.
Yeah.
And in fact, live on the podcast,
we're going to
Google Boba Fett blaster.
We're going to Google it.
Yep, it's an EE3 blaster carbine.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
So big shout out to West End Games from back in the day. They put a lot of this stuff. I mean, to be fair, they did grab some of it from Lucasfilm, but they added an awful lot.
Did they include the weird rocket launcher that he gets when he just bows down?
I don't think they did mention that. I don't remember seeing it elsewhere, because I think I remembered it surprising me, because when somebody's going to disagree with me.
Cobb Vanth uses it, doesn't it?
Yeah, he does, yeah. When the Star Wars figures originally came out of Boba Fett, I remember getting one. He was like a new release before Empire came out. You could order this new character and you had to collect the name things, cut out the little names off the cards of, I think it was like 5 other Star Wars characters that you'd bought over the like between 77 and 80. Yeah. And so you cut out the little name things, and then you sent them off to Palatoy, it was in the UK, but it would have been Kenner in the US. And then they sent you Boba Fett in a little white cardboard box. And nobody knew anything about Boba Fett, but we all wanted that figure. And I remember getting mine and trying to pull that little rocket thing out to see if it would fire, but it wasn't. It was fixed in there. But I am sure I've heard people say that they had the action figure where you could fire that thing.
Remember an action figure where you could fire it. I don't think I ever had it, but I remember it being a thing.
Yeah. I think I must have had like an early draft version. You can definitely get those things in the role-playing game, like rocket launcher things that you wear on your back. So I'm guessing.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
So Boba comes back in his armor. Basically, they all scatter.
Music.
We're going to talk about the music and the stormtroopers scatter.
Yeah. Don't blame them at all, because he absolutely hammers them. Like he's already hammered the first lot with the gaffy stick. So once he starts firing things at his knees, it's
done.
It's all over. Yeah, I've called it an orchestral Maori shuffle.
Nice.
Which is like a jung, 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 jung. It's so Boba Fett. And it sets up a little bit about what we're going to get in the Book of Boba Fett series, which I'm sure they knew by this point they were going to be doing, because I don't think they'd brought him back
I'm
if
just
they
about
weren't.
to move on to the Book of Boba Fett. Yes.
We love it. I can't wait. I've been listening to some rewatches of it, and it's making me really want to watch it so badly. Devastation happens, though.
The Razor Crest.
Yeah.
No.
So is this the tragedy? Or is Grogu being taken by the Dark Troopers the tragedy?
Both.
Yeah, I think both. The tragedies.
Both. Double tragedy.
We do find Mando at his lowest point. We hear the theme at its most forlorn.
Yes.
When he's scrabbling around in the burnt remains. Yeah, it's pretty... And he finds the ball. So is the ball made of Beskar? Because it's one of the only things, that and the spear are all that he really finds.
Or is it just that Grogu detached it so that it was able to fly around instead of being destroyed?
Could be, yeah. And I guess there probably was other stuff, but that was the bit Mando found because he needed to find it.
Yeah.
Sad times. The Dark Troopers. It's the first time we see the Dark Troopers, isn't it?
Dubstep Troopers.
The Dubstep Troopers. We're still not hearing their full dubstep theme quite.
No, not quite yet, but it's still a really great music cue.
Yeah. Them coming down in like formation.
Yeah.
So awesome looking.
Dubstep Troopers. They will forever be Dubstep Troopers. That is just what they're called. I didn't know what to write, so I just put a little shocked face.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying. We get another one of my favourite filmmakery shots with a smash zoom where I think we're following Slave One as it chases after the Death Troopers, and there's like a sudden wobbly crash zoom handheld shot from I don't know where they're supposed to be filming this from, flying along behind Slave One.
Flying along somewhere. My other favourite line, this isn't a spy stream. I can see the Imperial cruiser with my own eyes.
Yeah, I love it. But ultimately, Boba agrees to help.
Yeah.
Fennec doesn't look too happy about it, but she does nod eventually.
She's like, oh, come on then, whatever. I owe you my life debt.
She's got a life debt, so she's got to go along. But Boba, I think he just feels like he's got to protect the child.
We're putting a team together.
Yeah. It's an awesome team. There's no doubt about it already. And it's only a team of 3.
So this is another one of those ones that kind of has 2 epilogues again.
Yeah. Yeah, first one with Cara.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've gone back to Gather.
Yeah, back to Navarro, and we find out a bit more about the little Marshall's puck thing. It's like...
Yeah, she's using it now.
Yeah, she's
legit.
Yeah.
She's gone legit.
I've really meant to look up, there's a great New Rockstars. I don't know if you've seen New Rockstars on YouTube. Shout out to New Rockstars. They're like a YouTuber, break down all of the geeky stuff kind of YouTube channel. And they did a great series of breakdowns of The Mandalorian. And in this episode, they did a breakdown of the faces we see on the prisoner screen that she goes to, because it just goes flick, all these aliens. And they translated all the Arabesh and I think Ponda Baba might have been one of them.
Yeah.
The Aqualish that we were talking about the other week.
Yes.
But we end up on Miggs Mayfeld. He is coming back.
Going back to get Mayfeld, which I kind of knew because I looked at the IMDb and I knew that he was coming back.
He's in multiple episodes. Yeah. I'm so glad we got him back, because although he's phenomenal in the Prisoner episode, I just love that we got this other episode that we're going to be watching next week. He is phenomenal.
He's great.
Yeah.
He is really good.
Absolutely incredible performance.
And then we've got Grogu's epilogue as well.
Oh, gosh, this is intense.
This is intense, but Grogu essentially beats the shit out of some stormtroopers.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, is he just not hiding anymore, or has The Rock made him a bit more in tune, powerful again? What's the sitch?
I think this is just survival mechanism.
Just him.
Yeah, and he's angry because he's missing Din.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like his new captivity.
No.
And it's what Ahsoka was warning Mando about. He's got anger.
Yeah.
And he's doing dark side stuff. He does force choking. He
chokes them, yeah.
Yeah, and smashing them against each other. And that's proper dark side reaction to anger, and it's worrying.
Oh, I did write that Moff Gideon can absolutely do one.
He's awful. He's just the worst. I like it when he says you're not ready to play with such things. It's just goading him with the Darksaber. It's very Palpatine saying, you want this, don't you?
Yeah.
And then the Stormtrooper just fires a stun blast at him. And then puts them in little baby shackles. The fact they've got baby-sized shackles.
You can't shackle a baby. That's very, very irresponsible.
Pretty terrible. Another little glimpse of Elia Kane, and she's told to go and message Dr. Pershing.
Yes. Yeah, got to go and get him. We've got the donor.
Yeah.
Gross.
Ooh.
Makes my skin crawl.
It's pretty hardcore. We're definitely right in the thick of the story at this point.
Yeah.
We got 2 episodes to go in this season. I can't believe we're nearly at the end of season 2 already.
I know. That's nuts, isn't it? And this whole episode feels... I know I binge watched them the first time, so I watched them all quite close together.
Yeah.
And that usually means that I forget things, or I forget where things go.
Yeah.
Because I don't leave enough time to digest. But I think I forgot quite a bit of this one because most of it is fight.
Yeah, it's true. There isn't an awful lot of story in it. We find out a few little things. We find out about Boba's background, his chain code and his dad and all that stuff. And other than that, and how Fennec survived. Yeah, it's only really those little bits of story.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of manoeuvring, getting Grogu into captivity, to build up to our finale, our rescue sort of finale. Yeah.
Ooh. But it was good. I enjoyed it.
It was a great reintroduction of Boba Fett.
Yes.
We'd glimpsed him in episode 1 of this series, but we were just waiting for him to show up. And here he is.
Show up properly.
It was a brilliant return. We kind of get another return at the beginning of Book of Boba Fett because there's a time flashback type thing. Mm-hmm. We get to see how he's back, and all of that. So we get lots of reintroductions to him, which I'm all for because I love him.
I think he's my mum's favourite character and has been since like the original trilogy.
He was a big fan favourite. It's interesting because we didn't ever know anything about him.
Yeah.
And there was in the expanded universe, there was quite a lot about him. And I think people fell in love with him maybe through that.
Yeah.
But since then, we have found out about his childhood through the prequels and the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But we don't know much about him as an adult. And it's interesting the way that they develop his character coming up from here. I mean, we've got a glimpse of it here where he's being honourable and saying that he'll go and help Mando get Grogu back. And I know there are a lot of fans who don't like that because they want him to be that kind of completely ruthless character. But I don't know. I like it. Character development.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of have to think back of like, how did he get to this point? And he had a difficult childhood.
Yeah.
And has been missing a lot of things. And maybe he's found an opportunity to give himself some of those things to make him better as a person. And
potential.
Everyone's allowed to grow, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it would just be boring if he was just like
ruthless
a bad
all the
guy
time.
all the time.
Yeah.
We can have Gideon doing that.
Yeah.
And we know he's going to get his comeuppance.
Suited for that.
Yeah. But we can't have Boba being like that. So.
No. So all the pieces are in place.
They are.
Nearly.
Yes. And we've got a returning guest next week, haven't we?
Yeah,
I think it's our first returning guest.
She's our first returning guest. She's very chuffed about this.
She's so excited. And I'm so excited as well. I absolutely love
excited too.
Talking to her. And I can't wait to hear, episode 8. Oh,
I know.
This is going to be all over.
She knew what she was doing when she was picking episodes.
She's immediately like, that one.
That one,
okay, before anybody else can. Yeah. So we'll be back with her. We haven't name checked her yet. You'll have to come back next week and find out who we're talking about. Yeah. Don't forget to follow us on all of the things. You know where we are. Search for Sisters of the Force. And I don't know if we've said this much, but don't forget to review us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good point. We keep forgetting to do that. Please review us. Please talk to us.
Got any reviews? Like we've got a few star ratings on Spotify, but nothing on Apple.
Come on,
if
people,
you're on Apple,
pull your fingers
get on
out.
Apple. At least give us a 5-star. You don't have to type anything. Just go, 5 stars.
I think you should type something, though.
But type as well, yeah. Like you would not believe how much of a difference. It's the difference between when somebody searches for like Star Wars podcast of us not appearing at all and us appearing in their list of results. So if you want to help spread the word, and more important than ever is just tell people, if you know Star Wars people, spread the word, ripple it out through your Star Wars connectivity in your life. Yeah.
Can I do a quick rundown? Where are we? We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Blue Sky, we're on Instagram.
All of those places. Those are the places that YouTube, we're not. I mean, I do kind of monitor the YouTube channel, but really it's like fed by the podcast. So
come talk to us on Instagram instead, or Blue Sky. We'll talk to you there.
Instagram or Blue Sky, those are the places where you go. Or Facebook. I'm on Facebook quite a lot. Yeah. But funny. Blue Sky and Instagram are where I'm at the most. And there's some great Star Wars communities on Blue Sky.
Excellent.
It's a really good place for like communities. And you can chat. There's like super cool people there. Like the writers of the books and stuff are on there.
Yeah.
And they'll just chat with you. Like, it's so good. So get on Blue Sky. Come and hang out with me and Sisters of the Force on Blue Sky. See, you need to have a Blue Sky account.
Oh yeah, good point. I'll do that. I'm not actually on Blue Sky. I will be by, I don't know, give me a week.
Sometime, By the time we finish Clone Wars. No,
it'll be before that because I've spotted some other people that I might be slightly interested in who are also raving about Blue Sky. So
it's good vibes.
Okay.
Cool. We'll see you back here next week.
Yay!
Chapters 15 and 16.
Here we go.
Can't wait. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.